Auntie Colleen is back. And Glenda is still sitting on the desk looking at the Christmas decorations. And I have another book that is about snow. Because I know David has a lot of snow at his house, and Jean Marie has snow at her house, and Opa and Nana have a lot of snow at their house. And Eleanor had some snow, but I think maybe it already melted. So the next book is called You Can Do It, Sam, by Amy Hest, illustrated by Anita Jerem. You can do it, Sam. It happened one winter morning on Plum Street, and the moon was still up, making moonbeams and shadows on Plum Street. In the little white house, Mrs. Bear and Sam were baking cakes. They stirred with big spoons, swirling and tasting batter. They peeked in the oven at 2 rows of cakes, golden brown cakes for their friends on Plum Street. "Come on, cakes," whispered Sam. "I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait!" Mrs. Bear and Sam waited for the cakes. "Now can we go, Mama? Now?" said Sam. "Soon," Mrs. Bear said. "Soon, Sam." They waited and waited. And then at last, Mrs. Bear sniffed the air with her nose in the air and said, "I believe our cakes are ready." Mrs. Bear and Sam counted cakes, and there were 12. They tucked them in bags, and there were 12 red bags. Outside, snow tumbled on houses and sprinkled the trees. It powdered the yard and Mrs. Bear's truck. Mrs. Bear and Sam climbed up in the truck that was green. They bumped along in the early light, just the 2 of them, on Plum Street, uphill and down to the very end of Plum Street. "Our friends will love my cake," Sam told his mama. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. Mrs. Bear pulled up close to the first sleepy house. "Here we are, Sam. I'll wait here, and you take the cake." "All by myself," whispered Sam. "Go, go, go," Mrs. Bear put her arm around Sam. "You can do it, Sam." And off he went, all by himself in new snow, all by himself waving a big red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, all by himself taking cake to their friends. Sam left the red bag at the door. The sign on the bag said, "A tasty surprise." Then he ran back to the truck where his mama was waiting. "I did it," said Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. Mrs. Bear and Sam bumped along, just the 2 of them, uphill and down, up and down. At each sleepy house, Mrs. Bear stopped the truck. She put her arm around Sam. "Here I go," whispered Sam. "Go, go, go," Mrs. Bear said. And off he went, making tracks in new snow, waving a red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, leaving 1 tasty cake at each door, all by himself. Until they got home, there were 2 cakes left in 2 red bags. Said Mrs. Bear. "For us," whispered Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. Mrs. Bear and Sam held hands on the path to the little white house, and the sun was just sunning up the little white house. "Hello, house," said Sam, and they went inside, kicking snow off their boots. Mrs. Bear poured cocoa in cups, and they wriggled their toes in fat socks, enjoying their cakes with cocoa. As their bellies filled up, they took turns telling stories. Stories about a bear called Sam who takes cakes, all by himself, to his friends, and they all love his cake so much. And that's what happened one winter morning on Plum Street. There they are, eating their cake and their hot cocoa. Do you like hot cocoa? Did you ever drink it? It's so yummy. It's chocolatey and warm. It tastes so delicious. Look who's there looking at the tree. There's Glinda. Glinda, do you want to say hi? I don't know if she really wants to say hi. She just wants to sit there. She likes to look at the tree. I think she likes the lights. Does Basil like to look at the tree? Does Lucy like to look at the tree? Does Gordon like to look at the tree? Yep, sometimes Glinda does. Well, you know what Auntie Colleen has. Just for you. What does she have? A great big... Yes, a great big hug. And a kiss. And lots of kisses today. Auntie Colleen loves you so much. And hopefully she'll be able to come and see you maybe sometime in the summer, because she can't come home. I can't come home this time for Christmas. It's not really safe for Auntie Colleen to get on a plane. So she will FaceTime you, and I will send you videos, because Auntie Colleen loves her nieces and nephews so much. I love you, and I'll be back again tomorrow with some more videos. Bye.